Welcome to another edition of Dining with Heroes. Not all heroes wear capes. Most of them wear aprons. In Dining with Heroes, you get to be inspired, uplifted with the stories that we feature. Come and join us as we watch Dining with Heroes.
In Campus Excellence, UP Diliman was created on Minecraft by JB Cunanan last year. And recently, UP Los Baños is now also on Minecraft, made by Frederick Tacla. The UPLB engineering student created his work for 3 days during his free time and posted them on social media. Fred's Minecraft structures of UPLB includes the Baker Hall, CAS building, Carillon Tower, and the fertility tree. Let's celebrate Filipino Pride this week. From GoodNewsPilipinas.com headquarters at Spaces Makati, I am Trixie Esguerra, and this is Good News Pilipinas TV Week in Review.
Our first story from Technology Milestone. The country's first robot customer service attendant is now on duty. SM Supermall's new robot, Sam, is an English-speaking AI that can answer your concerns.
Where can I buy movie tickets?
You can buy your tickets at the SM Cinema, IMAX, or at www.smcinema.com.
Welcome, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Sam is now serving SM Megamall customers on site and is answering Facebook Messenger of SM Supermalls. 3 Sam robots have been stationed in different areas of SM Megamall to help customers with directions around the mall through robot screens and speakers. Customers may now chat Sam through SM Supermall's Facebook Messenger 24/7 for information such as branch locations, mall schedules, and what we love the most, promos! Aba, siyang tunay. They got it all for you.
In Biz Progress, 3 young Filipino business leaders have made it to the 2019 Forbes Asia 30 Under 30 Game Changers. Forbes Asia magazine's annual list includes the founder of Fetch Naturals, Georgiana Carlos, Monolith Growth founder Ken Costales, and Kubo Modular co-founder Earl Forlales. The young Filipino entrepreneurs got the recognition for their company's rapid net worth growth, innovating and distorting the old industries. The Philippines is so proud of you, Georgiana, Ken, and Earl. In Good Balita, celebrity endorser and social media influencer Maine Mendoza had herself tattooed by no less than national living treasure Apo Wang-od. Maine went to Kalinga for the Eat Bulaga special episode that featured the legendary Mambabatok. Bridesmaids character was seen on the Lenten episode being tattooed by the 102-year-old Apo Wangod as a sign of moving on from her tragic past. Have you always wanted to meet Apo Wangod? Comment below and type good wishes for her. In technology milestones, after ending the 100-day solar lighting mission around the world, Ilak and the Litter of Light team were given the Silver Trophy by the prestigious Edison Awards in New York. Ilak Diaz personally received the Humanitarian Technology Award for sharing Filipino technology to light up the world with inexpensive solar lamps. Our Filipino pride advocate, Ilak, surely proved that innovation from the Philippines can make a huge difference and impact in the world. To get to know more about this project, check the link below. And for the top story of the week in We Are Pinoys, De La Salle University Dasmariñas successfully broke the Guinness record for the largest human umbrella mosaic for the Philippines. La Salle Dasma's Ani Mosaic, the humans of Saint La Salle, formed the image of the institution founder with more than 6,000 people, doubling the record of China made in 2016. The Human Mosaic World Record registration proceeds go to the Student Scholarship Fund. Animo?
Uh-oh, that's a lot of damage.
No, God!
Our friends, your dream is also our dream. We intend to live in this country with honor, pride, and decency. Let us help one another by sharing away videos that will help promote the Philippines in a positive light. Send your good news stories to us by using the hashtag GoodNewsPilipinas through these accounts. Get a chance to be featured as well as a Filipino pride story in our next episodes. I am Trixie Esguerra, proud sa Lasal kahit hindi Lasaliana, and this is Good News Pilipinas TV Week in Review.
One of our projects reflects our overall thrust of really focusing on the leadership development of Filipino Kiwi youth. And our flagship program is YAMBA, Youth Ambassador. And under Youth Ambassador, we have the virtual merienda, which is actually pioneered here in Auckland by Rosmini College, which links students school to school, first between Filipino Kiwi students within New Zealand, but we're also branching out to schools in the Philippines, and we've started with Far Eastern University High School, FEU Senior High School in Manila. Now, advancing the virtual merienda concept, we have virtual embajada, which is formally linking school to school, almost like a youth diplomacy, YAMBA formalized relationship. And next is virtual sari-sari store to encourage also the building of entrepreneurship spirit, skills, experience, and contacts among our youth between New Zealand and the Philippines. So the idea is very simple, and we would like your help. Basically, it's getting the students of high schools in the Philippines, let's say a given high school will pick one product that has potential of having a good chance for being of having interest here in New Zealand. We have one high school focusing on one product to start. It is exported to New Zealand, and the partner virtual sari-sari store school will be selling it and marketing it. So ideas could be simple things like maybe it could be like T-shirts. It could be like garments made from our native tinalak, janalak, and other native weaves. It could be musical instruments, whatever. The idea is, again, we have one high school pick one product in the Philippines, sent over here to be sold and marketed by a counterpart New Zealand high school.
Hello, this is Ernel Pineda, and I'm a Filipino pride advocate.
Let's celebrate Filipino Pride this week. Help us promote love for the country by sharing this away. From GoodNewsPilipinas.com headquarters at Spaces in Bonifacio Global City, I am Trixie Esguerra, and this is Good News Pilipinas TV Week in Review. From entertainment success, let's give it up for Filipino dance crew V-Peeps, the NBC World of Dance Junior Division champions. Performing at the divisional finals of the Hollywood Talent Competition as the only Filipino act to get through, V-Peeps ruled the dance floor and earned a spot in the World Finals. Prior to their championship title, the Filipino dance crew wowed the crowds at the cut and received a near-perfect score from the judges. V-Peeps also ruled the duels, besting their competitors with their sharply synchronized dance routine. Galing ng V-Peeps, no? Kaya din natin yan. From Good Balita, award-winning radio broadcaster Noel Ferrer is a certified Good News Pilipinas Filipino Pride advocate. In the pilot episode of his show in Radio Katipunan and in his award-winning Radio Inquirer program, Noel asks his guests what makes them proud to be Filipino. Noel's radio shows make people reflect on things they are grateful for about the Philippines and being Filipino.
What makes you proud to be a Filipino now?
Ako po. Ang dami po nating memes, and it only shows that we are smart, creative, and we can laugh at ourselves. Another story from Good Balita. Filipino innovator Ilak Diaz and his Litter of Light team are back in the country after successfully lighting up the world in 100 days. The Peace Boat Voyage of Light trained people from different countries to build solar lamps using Filipino technology. While the world switched the lights off for the Earth Hour, Leader of Light communities turned on their solar lamps developed by Filipino givers of light. Immediately after ending his Peace Boat voyage, Ilak received a Silver Edison Award from New York for his social innovation for humanitarian technology. Diaz then spoke about Leader of Light at the IO Game Changers conference in Vienna. And now you can hear Ilak Diaz talking about his mission in the new Steven Spielberg DreamWorks film for Universal Sphere at Comcast. Wow! Way to go, Ilak and Leader of Light! Ito yung shirt nila! Ilak, where's mine?
Sana naman isipin ang kapakanan ng mga mamamayan, maging gabay sa lipunan.
At sana kahit na sinong manalo pagkatapos ng bilangan, sana naman ang panalo ay
sana naman ang panalo ay taong bayan.
For Beauty of the Philippines, Miss Universe 2015, Pia Wurtzbach, again made history as the first Filipino wax figure in Madame Tussauds Museum. The Pinay Beauty Queen revealed her twin wax figure, and both were stunning in identical Michael Cinco blue gowns, the same gown Pia wore when she turned over her crown in 2017. Pia's replica can be seen at Madame Tussauds Hong Kong starting April, alongside world icons Marilyn Monroe, Bruce Lee, Siwon Choi, and many more. Alam mo lagi si many more na yan I wanna meet him, her, it. And for the top story of the week, from technology milestones, the University of the Philippines has good news for Harry Potter fans. The UP National Institute of Physics improved on the Rochester cloak device to achieve the effect of invisibility cloaks. The UP version uses focal lenses that can be found on store shelves. Filipinos may soon have their own invisibility cloaks used by Hogwarts students to get out of scrapes.
Whoa! I know what that is. That's an invisibility cloak.
Ang ganda nito, kaso hindi lang makikita kagandahan ko. 14 episodes and counting. Thank you for joining us in this advocacy as we continue to spread positivity to the country and the world. Send your good news stories to us by using the hashtag GoodNewsPilipinas through these accounts. I am Trixie Esguerra, taga UP Manila, and this is Good News Pilipinas TV Week in Review. science? A Filipino-led international archaeology team has dug up a new human species in the Callao Cave in Cagayan. Professor Arman Bihares of the University of the Philippines Archaeological Studies Program led the discovery of ubag, a species that precedes the Homo sapiens. The new Homo luzonensis species is the earliest known human remains in the Philippines.
Let's take a look at what's happening in other parts of the world.
Это то же самое, когда мужчина подходит к женщине и говорит красивые слова.
Соревнуются участники в 6 дисциплинах, так называемых. Дисциплина – это определенный вид голоса оленя во время брачного периода, который он может издавать. Вабельщики, которые здесь соревнуются, некоторые не охотники, но это люди, которые очень живут этим, болеют.
Это мне было даже интересно с точки зрения профессиональной. То есть подманить зверя, я как бы научный работник, мне было интересно с ним поговорить, понять. Мы должны изобразить не просто голос, а само состояние животного. Он уже достиг половой, скажем так, зрелости, ему хочется пойти к самкам, с ними, скажем так, пообщаться, но взрослые самцы его обидели и отогнали. Поэтому в его голосе должна чувствоваться тоска. Поэтому это в голосе надо нам отобразить. С другой стороны, олень победитель. То есть это олень, который победил всех, и он своим голосом показывает, что он альфа-самец. То есть он всех победил, он самый сильный, он самый крутой в этом лесу.
Entikab Ali Abdulwasi, a mother of 5 girls, fled fighting in her home in Tayez to the remote village of Ras Amran. And as many Yemeni men have lost livelihoods, for some even their lives, women and girls are finding themselves in unfamiliar territory as the new breadwinners of the family. Abdulwasi's husband is safe, but has been too sick to work, so she and her daughters are learning new skills.
We are learning so that we can get out of poverty and help our families. Look at me, my husband is sick, so my daughters and I are providing for the house.
Abdulwasi and her daughters attend classes at the Al Baraka Center, founded by the New York-based International Rescue Committee to empower Yemen's women. The center's caseworkers say about 50 women and girls are trained daily or simply spend time there, a safe space close to home.
In this area, they are very traditional. Women do not go out because they don't want to mix with the men. If they go to other places to learn, like Sheikh, Aden, or Kurator, they have to ride on public transportation. But they have their husbands at home, who forbid them from leaving the area.
For women like Abdulwasi, this is also a chance to break free from Yemen's conservative cultural norms and enter the workplace for the first time.
Before, women were forgotten about, but when these organizations came because of the war, we were able to advance ourselves and our skills.
The center also provides counseling for gender-based issues and abuse that caseworkers say has shown a marked increase with the fighting in Yemen.
We see that because of the pressures that men now face, they've started to engage in domestic violence. Men take all their anger out on their wives. When the husband leaves home for long periods, the woman has to take care of everything. Then she struggles with mental illness and trauma because of the war. Eventually, she reaches a point where she cannot handle it anymore, and this would bring her to us.
The center is already shifting gender dynamics in the community. Abdelwasi says her husband supports her plan to one day open her own tailoring shop and to run it with her daughters. Neha Wadekar for VOA News, Ras Amran, Yemen.
From electric cars to smartphones and laptops, lithium-ion batteries power nearly everything, which in turn generates its own problem.
If you exponentially have an increase in battery demand, you have to dispose them somehow or refurbish them.
Rice University grad student Kimai Tran and research scientist Babu Ganguly have discovered a way to dissolve parts of lithium-ion batteries without the extreme heat and toxic fumes involved in traditional recycling.
We all know how to leach things out with corrosive acids, but we don't know how to do it with solvents that are simple and safe to use, and also they're biodegradable.
Tran and Ganguly use what's called a deputectic solvent made of choline chloride and ethylene glycol. By immersing part of a battery cathode in the solution and heating it to about 130 degrees Celsius, the researchers are able to extract cobalt, a key component of lithium-ion batteries. The metal also happens to be carcinogenic,
which may cause cancer in some cases. So that is very important not to throw this material on land. You need to see that whether you can reuse them.
After 24 hours of heat, you can get something kind of like this. That nice blue color is indicative of a cobalt complex that was formed. We'll usually try to combine this sodium carbonate with the leachant solution and precipitate out a powder.
The recovered cobalt can be reused, meaning fresh new batteries could potentially be made from old ones.
So the idea, of course, is to go full circle. We want a completely sustainable solution for these waste lithium-ion batteries, from waste to new energy.
It's a solution these researchers are putting all of their energy into. Tina Trin, VOA News, Houston.
Thank you for watching Dining with Heroes. Remember, most heroes come in all shapes and sizes. Not all of them wear capes. Most of them wear aprons. Until next week, for more inspiring and uplifting stories here on Dining with Heroes.